I wore my fun shirt to introduce this little video called What It's Like to Live with Joann Truby. I wore the fun shirt because this is a fun video. There's a lot of laughing, there's a lot of funny, there's a lot of fun. I think you'll enjoy it. Let me set it up for you. Joann was teaching Zumba classes. She's an amazing Zumba instructor. People love to follow her. They come to her classes. Well, during her birthday month, we decided to have a Zumba party. It was a fundraiser for breast cancer research, and it was going to have drinks and food, and I was going to give a talk, so I did. And it was called What It's Like to Live with Joann Truby. A bunch of funny, meaningful, and ending up with some inspirational blessings that I have to be entertained by and enjoy living with Joann Truby. Listen to the story, be prepared to laugh, be prepared to have a little fun. What it's like to live with Joann Truby.
This subject here is entitled, What It's Like to Live with Joann Truby. So get comfortable, and I'll tell you what it's like. What it's like to live with Joann Truby. Sometimes it's rather what word to use. I'll use the word interesting. We were in Hawaii shopping. And actually, we were there not really shopping. We were there for my birthday a few years ago. And Joann wanted me to buy some new jeans. I did not want to go shopping. But she said, let's go in here, let's go in here. So we went into this Billabong store. I did not want to go shopping. This 20-something perky little girl goes, well, can I help you, can I help you? And I go, I really didn't want to go shopping. She said, but really, wow, these are great jeans. What size do you wear? I'm 32, but I don't know if I want to get them. I'm just looking. No, really, these are really good. I said, just a minute. The only reason I'm here is because she wanted me to get some jeans. I'm not even sure I want any. She turns to Joann and says, I have to take my father out to go shopping too. What it's like to live with Joann. We've been working, as you know, away, and then we got back about a week ago, or 4 or 5 days ago, and I had to immediately go to Idaho. And normally we travel together. This is very rare, but I had to go travel without her. And I learned something else of what it's like to live with Joann Truby. I don't exist. I didn't tell her this yet, but I get home and I'm going, what was different? And I realized that wherever I walked, in the airport, down the street, people actually looked at me and said hi. They looked at my eyes, they looked me up and down. They looked at me. That never happens when I'm with Joann Truby. What it's like to live with Joann Truby. You know, we have 3 evidences that we have a good relationship. First, we're together all the time. We work together, we play together, we're together all the time, we're still happy. 2, we built a house together, we're still happy. And 3, no, that's not a wow, this is a wow. 3, I taught her how to golf, and we're still married. 3 evidences that we have a good relationship. So what is it like to live with this beautiful woman? At night, when it's time for bed, she gently flutters to the floor. We hang up her white robe, fold her wings, and gently lay her on the pillow. She purrs sweetly all night. And then in the morning, this part is true, she wakes up with a smile. That beaming smile is there, and I'm serious. She wakes up with a smile and energetic in the morning. This is me in the morning. That's her in the morning. I mean, what you see right there, and she's not even wearing makeup in the morning, she still looks beautiful. She is an amazingly beautiful woman in a gorgeous container. And it starts that way. She enhances it a little bit. And you know what else she does that men love, Tom? She can get ready in 10 minutes. I know. She can take, she does, I'm serious. From this to this in 10 minutes. And 10 minutes, and she never puts me on the spot. She never says, does this make me look fat? She never does that. She doesn't have to. You're right. You're right. What it's like to live with Joann Truby. She's strong. When she makes a decision, it's done. And she keeps her word. One time in Napa, when we lived there, her car, Toyota Corolla, was sandwiched between two trucks. She got in a total accident. As the paramedics were putting her on the board, putting the neck brace, strapping her in, as they were doing that, true story, she was begging one of the paramedics to find her phone so she could call me and tell me she wasn't going to make it to the meeting. We were going to work with a client. She keeps her word. She's strong. She makes decisions. And she loves to laugh. Her favorite movies are comedies, and she loves to laugh. She and her mom get on the phone, and they laugh, and they laugh, and they laugh.
They met Mom.
Oh yeah, you met one. Yeah, and they laugh all the time. But one thing that has been consistent that you are benefiting from throughout her life, exercise has been a part of her life. It's been her passion. And Zumba is now her passion. We can have an incredibly heavy day, tired. We're driving the rental car back to the hotel. I'm bleary-eyed. You know what she says? Hey, let's see if we can find a Zumba class. What we do for Zumba when we're traveling, we were in Wisconsin, and I go back to the hotel if it's close, and I'm working away, and then she tells the instructor, she goes, you know, my husband drums for me. And they said, well, let's go find a drum. Will you drum? Yeah, sure, I'll drum. So I come, and they found a drum. You know what it was? A plastic bucket with 2 PVC pipes. But I did it, because I love her. And I zoomed with plastic drum. And we did, and it's amazing. And her exercise passion comes naturally. I don't know if all of you know this, but she was a national champion roller skater when she was young. Everything you see on the Olympics, on ice, everything, the lifts, the spins, the artistry, that. And by the way, that's also what it's like to live with Joann Truby. She interrupts all the time. But she was a national champion. And then she became a world-class coach, and then she became a fitness trainer and managed health clubs. So it's always been a part of her life. But my lady has 2 quirks. 2 quirks. They are consistent, and I've given up. They will never change. 1, she has no clue which is left and which is right. Now we can blame that on her aerobic left, because when she's going left, it's your left. And it never fails. We can leave the room to go to the elevator, and it's always the wrong way. The first time we moved here, it was dark. We were going to visit a friend. We went to their house. It was dark, and we come back to a T in the road. It was snowing, dark, and she said, it's right. I said, are you sure? She says, it's right. I said, are you absolutely sure? Because I'm not sure. She says, yes, I know it's right. I turned left, and it was left. It has become that reliable. And the other quirk she has, she cannot find her phone. She's always losing her phone. Always losing her phone. The kids come over to the house, she goes, I need to go upstairs for a minute. They go, we know that's code for you can't find your phone. The other night, she's talking to her mom on her phone, and she's doing like this. Yeah, Mom, yeah. Oh yeah, I think Curtis and Gently. I said, yeah, Mom, I'm at home. Yeah, Bill's home. Yeah, we're gonna have dinner pretty soon. I said, you're seriously saying that? She said, I can't find my phone. True story. That's what it's like to live with Joann Truby. Now here's the deal, folks. How does she handle that? Just like she's doing right now. She accepts it and laughs about it. What if every single time she blew it, she beat herself up? I'm such a failure. Oh man, Life would go down, go down, go down. She uses her power of choice to choose what things mean. And that's a lesson we can all learn from Joann Truby. Because whether you know it or not, whether it's dormant or not, whether it's hidden in the closet somewhere, you have a power of choice too. And how you use your power of choice determines your attitude and behavior in life. And it doesn't mean nobody can take it away from you. Nobody. You've probably heard that famous psychologist in the prison camps of World War II, Viktor Frankl, who noticed that there were some people that were happy, and they were giving, they were loving, and they lived longer, and there were others that weren't, all in the same prison. He discovered what the difference was. These people never gave away their power of choice of how they were going to relate to here and now. So one of the things that I'm suggesting that we learn from Joann Truby is even if you blow it, even if you're up, you're down, choose. Use your power of choice to determine how you're going to live. You can do that, and you can set your goals, and you can get there. You know, you can never fail, ever fail at getting to your goal if you just make choices along the way. If you're going to get in your car right now and drive, and you're going to go to New York, that's your goal. New York's your goal. New York's your goal. You drive, and you see Seattle city limits. Have you failed? But you're going the wrong way. You're following Joann's direction. And if you look at that sign that says Seattle and you start beating yourself up, you'll get stuck in Seattle. But you cannot fail at getting to New York. If you zig and zag all over this country, you'll not fail at getting there if you make a choice every time you stop and look and see where you are. Every goal. You ever tried to lose weight? Duh. You cannot fail at getting you to your choice, to your goal if, number one, you choose your goal. If you're 180, want to get to 150, what happens every time you say, I'm going to be 150, going to be 150, going to be 150, going to be 150? What are you also saying? I'm still 180, I'm still 180, I'm still 180, I'm still 180. The minute you go, I am a 150-pound person with 30 extra pounds, it's not a mind trick, it's truth. And you live that way and you keep that goal and you zig and zag, you will get there. And if you step on the scales a week later and it says 185, have you failed? Nope. It's heavy input. It's heavy input that says you're going the wrong way. That's all it is. So you can choose. Use your power of choice. Use your power of choice to live free, to live happy. You get to choose what things, how you react to life. And when you do that, you can be as beautiful as Joann. Well, at least on the inside. Let's party.
You guys should have had some wine for that, huh? All right. I am so thankful for all of you, and I'm so thankful for your donations and all of that. So thank you, and let's party. You ready?